here, trying to get my phone set up. The live started a little bit before I was ready, but that's okay. It's literally a matter of just getting it so that it stands up without falling over. That's all we want, right? A little bit of stability. That's nice to have. So I'm Pam Carr, and I'm here going to be crocheting, working on my, maybe I should move it this way a bit. That might not be a good idea though. We'll see. That's it. So yeah, I'm working on this. I knew it was gonna fall over. Oh, it's one of those days. I did this the other day and I ended up stopping and starting again, but that's okay. I was just trying to get my head up a little bit higher. There we go. I'm working on this blanket, and it's for my nephew's new little baby, and I'm pretty much nearly done. Just need a little bit more on the length. So I thought I'd go live. It's a busy day today. I've been out this morning and I'm going out again this afternoon, but I thought I could fit a little bit of crochet time in here. So welcome. And if you've got any crocheting to do, you can crochet along. If you want to chat, you can say hi in the comments. And it's always great to hear where people are from. And yeah, it's nearly 12 noon here on the west coast of Canada. So I know everybody else is from different places. This, I hope, is a good time. I never know the best time to go live for people to be able to actually access it. But I'm heading out in about an hour and a half. So I've got time to do this today. Pam Carr, Carroway Crochet. I have a lot of free patterns on my blog, and I do have patterns for sale on Ravelry and Etsy, and I also do YouTube tutorials here, left and right-handed versions. So that's kind of what I do. Design. I'm in the process of getting a sweater pattern done. Just having it tech edited right now. This is the first time I've had anything tech edited, so that's exciting. And then I'm going to get it out to my friendly testers. I've got a couple of people waiting for it. Hi there, how are you? Nice to see ya. Jordan, hi Jordan. What you up to today? I went to Tai Chi this morning. It's the first time I've ever been. It was amazing. So I'll go again. I've been doing the exercises off of TikTok, actually. And then there's a lady does it on the island here, so I thought I'll go and have to see what it's like. And it was really a nice group of people. I said, what are you doing today? What you up to? Any plans for the day? I went to Tai Chi. Hi there, how are you? Yeah, I went to Tai Chi this morning. We did some Qigong exercises and some Tai Chi, which was kind of cool. And then this afternoon I'm going out again to somewhere else with another group of people. So it's a busy day today. but I wanted to get some crocheting done. I really want, this is a baby blanket. I'm making it for my nephew's little baby girl that was born Christmas Eve. Hi. I don't know, the best lesson, take one day at a time, I guess. Try and be positive. Look for the best in everyone. And detach if people are not good around you, good energy, just don't let it get into your space. Yeah, thank you. I know, and I have no problem with that at all. I did have a hard day the end of last week, and so yesterday I spent all day just blocking anything to do with news at all. Anything. And I just have music and animals coming up on my feed now, and it's just what I need right now. Thank you. Because I spend a lot of time on social media. I promote my patterns and my YouTube and everything on social media. So I don't tend to get any trolls. I'm lucky that way. Really, I'm grateful, but I think I'm too old for trolls to bother with. They don't get anything out of bugging me because it doesn't bother me. Just block, delete, and that's all you need to do, right? Thanks, yeah. You know, they're not worth the energy. I see some people get kind of upset and post a lot about them and share their comments and all that negative stuff. And I think you're just feeding the monster. Don't do it. Also, when you get older, like me, you don't care whether people like you or not, really. It's okay if they don't want to like you. That's okay. No, there was certainly no internet. Like when we used to, when I was a little kid. Oh, good. I'm making a baby blanket for my nephew. He's just got a brand new baby on Christmas Eve. And that's exactly it, Rebecca. We live our life. But somebody asked me what we did for fun before the internet. And I was just going to say, when I was a kid, we played outside a lot. I lived in the forest and we played outside a lot. And then when I was a teenager, really, we just hung out with our friends, went uptown, bought records, listened to a lot of music, and danced in our houses with each other. And then when I was older, older teens, I was in England then, so I got to hitch around Europe with friends and stuff in the Easter holidays and do stuff like that. So yeah, we didn't even have, we just wrote postcards home when we were hitching around. There was no phone. We didn't phone home or anything. Our parents really just had to trust we were okay. Yeah, things will probably change. You know, they'll want to do more stuff, I think, get outside. A lot of younger people are crafting. I have loads of younger people that are crocheting that come on here and say hi, that are crocheting and making things. My granddaughter just asked me about crocheting when I was over at Christmas. I'm way older than you, Rebecca. Beat you. Yeah, but you're right. It's it's liberating to get older because you can just do what you want to do. You're just more or less responsible for yourself when you're older because your kids are grown up. And what are you crocheting, Rebecca? Oh, thank you. Floppy edits. That's nice. Do you crochet? Are you interested in it? I do have some beginner tutorials here that go very slow, and they're for left and right-handed people. And they show you how to start with a slip knot and chain. Whereabouts are you? You love crochet. Whereabouts do you live? We've had people on here from Turkey and Norway and everywhere. And lots from Canada and the States. What are you making? Oh, you're in the UK. Good. I used to live in England. Whereabouts in England are you? My parents were English. Came out to Canada. I was born in Canada, but we moved back when I was 17. A queen size blanket. Oh, that's good. Okay. That would work up a lot quicker. Oh, Newcastle. My dad was from Sunderland. First place we went to when we went to Canada, went to England from Canada when I was 17 was Sunderland. We landed in Prestwick and then we got the train down to Sunderland because that's where my grandma lived. All my aunties and uncles on my dad's side. I loved it there. I love the accent. Yeah, I'm talking to you and I'm also talking to Floppy Edits. Living in talking to two people. Oh, your mom's in India. Wow. And your nice bag, lovely. Is it like a crossbody bag kind of bag, or something for holding like a tote bag? So what color is, I think it was Rebecca who's making the, it's hard to keep track. We've got lots of people here today. Yeah, it's a queen size blanket, number 6 weight yarn. So is it like Lion Brand Woolly's Thick and Quick, that kind of really super bulky yarn? And what color are you using? That sounds like a beautiful project. Oh, and also burnout blanket yarn is a 6 weight yarn, right? I've done a lot of blankets with that. Oh, that's nice, nice and simple. Oh, that sounds pretty. Floppy edits. Floppy edits. Lots of blues. Is it burlap blanket yarn you're using or just a regular yarn, Rebecca? You need a lot for a queen size bed. Yeah, this is this blanket uses the sedge stitch, so it's nice and easy to make. But it's getting up there now. I think I'm pretty close. I think by the end of this live, I'll be pretty close to being done. Then I was going to try and make a video for it, and just with like a test sample size, you know, not the whole blanket, and then also get the pattern up on my channel, on my blog, I mean. Hi there in Tennessee, and hi there. Yeah, I'm crocheting a blanket for a baby blanket for my nephew who just had a baby Christmas Eve. Thank you. I've been crocheting for a long time, so I think I'm just a little bit, you know, I've just done a lot of crochet. I mean, this cardigan was I made this cardigan. This is one of my patterns that's on my blog, the cardigan, for this cardigan. I've got 2 or 3 cardigan patterns out. And I've also made this, this is a hoodie. It's got like the hood on the back, and this is the front, and I've got the pocket ready to sew on the front. Yeah, so that's like the hoodie pattern that I'm just working on. And then this one actually is out now to a tech editor in England. So the person that's in England, and it's got cute little ribbing on and ribbing on the bottom. So that one, the pattern's going out to testers this week, and I'm really happy to be able to say that because it's been made for a really long time. Lion brand, variegated black, tan, and white, and other color is wood. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Rebecca. I have a crochet group on Facebook called Carroway Crochet Community, and you could share pictures there of what you've made. That would be amazing if you could go on there and share what you've made. Same goes for floppy edits. If you want to share your bag, join in the Carroway Crochet Community group on Facebook, and lots of people share what they're making on there. It's really fun. I also have a Carroway Crochet page. And TikTok and Instagram too. Everything is Carroway Crochet. Thank you so much, Gabby. Hi. We've got another person join us. We got lots of people here. That's really nice. Thank you for being here. It's great. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be awesome. I'm really trying to grow my channel right now, and this is a year I'm going to try and really be consistent, better than I was last year, to consistently be posting and doing lives, getting new tutorials up. My tutorials are all in left and right handed versions as well, so if you want to learn how to make a new hat or a bralette or a skirt or anything like that, I have tutorials up for everything. And for little things like mug rugs and coffee cup cozies and stuff like that. Oh, that sounds, so it's variegated, right? Oh, you nearly finished the second panel. That would be great. Yeah, if you shared us some pictures of what you're doing. Usually there's a section on the group that says, what are you doing, or new week, new start, or something like that. And lots of people add their pictures on there of what they're working on. Some are just works in progress. Some are, I got to get my tape measure out at some point and measure this. Is it like a granny square bag for floppy edits, or is it just plain color? I have a couple of bags on my blog. I actually have a couple of bag tutorials on this channel here, actually. One of them is a granny square clutch pouch, and one of them is a granny square crossbody bag, and then one is a daisy square crossbody bag. So if you want to check out them. It would be great if you could send pictures in the comments, wouldn't it? And then we could all see what you're working on. Hello, how are you? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I've had a few lives since then. Oh, I think it sounds really pretty. Sky blue, dark blue, and white. That sounds beautiful. Yeah, so right now I'm working on a baby blanket. And the last live I did, I was working on that velvet yarn scarf that I was making with moss stitch. But today I'm back to the baby blanket. I really want to try and get this finished for my nephew. Taking a lot longer than I thought. I'm glad you're good. That's great. Hi there, Crochet Making Adventure. We've got lots of people here. Oh, an N10 is good, Rebecca, for that weight. That's what I always use for that weight. You're making shorts. You've made a cute summer shirt. Okay, I have 3 short patterns on my, are you using my short patterns? Are you? You might want to check them out. One of them is a pair of shell shorts. And then the other ones are called Bella Bee shorts. And then one is a hippie, retro hippie type of shorts. What are your shorts like? You never finished your leg warmers. Oh no. You sound like me. You start things and then put them to one side and get starting on something exciting. Where do you live, where it's warm right now? Like in Australia, or in a part of the world where it's not winter? Maybe that's why you're onto the shorts now. You get the leg warmers out when it starts to get cold again. Did you crochet the summer shirt or did you sew one? I feel like it's hard when I'm here and you're talking about your exciting projects and I can't see them and you can see what I'm making. It's not fair. You're in Europe. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, I can't understand that. I don't think there's a translator on here. I'm sorry. Oh, that will be a beautiful set. Beautiful. Yeah, please join our crochet group, the Carroway Crochet community on Facebook, and then you can upload a pad, put your picture in the comments. or even just share it as a post. It's getting more active group. It's the people, there's more and more people sharing their stuff all the time. Oh, you didn't say it was a mesh. That sounds really pretty. So then you're planning on lining it? Sounds really nice. Oh, thank you. Hi to all the new people that are joining us in this live. I'm just making a baby blanket right now. Got lots of people talking in the comments. Yes, you're lining it. Good for you. I'm a sewer. I mean, I used to sew all my own clothes and stuff when I was younger, but I sort of fight with the whole lining thing, and I really should do it because it's so easy. It's not like it's hard. I have to discipline myself. Can't wait to get this blanket done. It is more fun, that's right. And so we sort of just put off doing all those kinds of jobs, right? On to the next crochet project. But really, yeah. And it would be a good tutorial to do for people to show them how to do it, the people who don't know. But just because something's a good idea doesn't mean it gets done. So many things. I have to watch the time. I've got lots of time. We had a lot of rain last night, like a lot of rain. Apparently there's flooding threatened on in the lower mainland. Hi there, Manju. Hi there, we've got somebody else too. That's nice. Thanks for saying hi. I would so wish I could understand when people are writing me comments. Thank you so much, Mosu, and for this person, which is writing in like a, I don't know if it's called Cyrillic language or not. Anyway, it's looks to me like Russian or something. Maybe Ukrainian, I don't know. When you get the comments on your posts, usually you can see the translation, or I go to Google Translate so I can answer them, but YouTube doesn't do that in comments here. Is that a FBBP? Hi there, I am fine. How are you, Manju? Anisha, I don't know what you mean by FBBP. Facebook business page? No, it's, I think that's what you mean, maybe. There is a Facebook business page for Carroway Crochet, but there's a Facebook group, which is Carroway Crochet Group, okay? And you have to request to join, just so I know that you're not a scammer or something, you know, that's gonna hack me or whatever. But you just really have to just say, yes, you follow all the rules. I'm doing really well. Thank you, Maju. I hope you're good too. On YouTube? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. All I know is that I think you need 1,000 to get monetized and so many hours. It used to be so many hours in the last 365 days. I forget the number. That's okay. I understand people don't have Facebook. And I think that you can actually post here on YouTube. If you look at my community, if you go across the top where it says videos, lives, community, if you click on that, you might be able to see that I've been posting in that community, and I think you can post in there as well, a bit like on Facebook. Yes, so if you don't have Facebook, Anisha, maybe see on YouTube here, if you look along to community or posts, I think you can post pictures there. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, no, I believe in lifelong learning. And why I started doing what I'm doing is because I just wanted to do just that. I used to teach kids, right? I used to teach kindergarten and grade 1, and my whole thing is just about being a risk taker. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake. It doesn't matter if you do it wrong. You just keep on trying and just believe and learn and keep doing it until you can do it, right? And if you don't like it and you want to change and do something else, that's totally fine too. You're not committed to nobody's telling you, you make your own rules for yourself, nobody else. So yes, so definitely, if you want to learn to crochet, I don't know if you do crochet. That was Manusu, Mausimu girl. I do have episode 1 of how to crochet, showing you how to do the slip knot and how to chain. And then there's episode 2, how to single crochet. And I go very slowly and explain it very clearly if you're wanting to learn. But if you already crochet, that's great. And you could check out some of my videos for some of the easy beginner-friendly tutorials that I have out there. Even for garments, you can make a sweater. I've got a simple sweater tutorial. I've got lots of scarf tutorials if you want a smaller project. I've got mug rug tutorials or coffee cup cozies. I just want people to feel successful and make something that they're proud of and that's useful to them, or for a gift for a friend, or for anything really. Thank you. This cardigan is actually for the simple sweater, my super simple sweater. This is the cardigan version of my super simple sweater. It's the same technique. It's just half double crochets pretty much, with some double crochets at the bottom because it's vented at the bottom. Often in lives I'll share things that I've made, but today I'm just focused on trying to finish this blanket, this baby blanket, which uses the sedge stitch. The sedge stitch is just where there's this bigger hole there, and you just single crochet into it, half double crochet into it, and double crochet all into the same space. And then you just skip over a couple of stitches and go into the next one, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. And that's how you get these little pillows. That's how I call them. They look like little pillows. And it's quite pretty. Takes a long time though when you want to make a big blanket. It's not a big blanket, but it's a cot blanket. I want it to go on the cot, right? And in the cot. I put my cardigan on today because I have a t-shirt underneath, and I went to Tai Chi this morning for the first time ever. And I thought if I get hot, I want to be able to just take off my cardigan. Just be in my t-shirt. And I've got a t-shirt on that my son designed that's really cute. It's his t-shirt design. Let's see if I can show it to you so you can actually see it. It's a little frog sitting on a lily pad with a frog on its head. I love it. He's a very clever illustrator. Got lots of people there watching. Feel free to say hi and tell us where you're from. When I first started this blanket, I thought I was going to make it different colors, but as it progressed in this antique white color, I just thought, I don't know, it looks really kind of elegant and pretty. So I just kept it all white. Oops. Single crochet first, half double crochet, and then a double crochet, all into the same space. Hi there, we got some new people. I'm busy crocheting a baby blanket. If do you do any crafts, any crocheting, just share in the conversation. I'm just making a baby blanket here. I've told people earlier it's for my nephew's baby that was born on Christmas Eve. So I want to get it done and send it out. What's nice about this is the edging of it is really neat. It has a really nice edge to it. You almost don't need to do a border on it. It's really, really nice. Need to find my measuring tape and then I can measure it. So I'll do a few more rows, I think, and then I'll take a break and have some lunch before I have to go out this afternoon. It's good just to get a few more rows done. Grateful to everyone who's been here with me, keeping me on track. It was in one of my lives last week that I said I'm going to get that sweater I showed you out to my testers, and sure enough, it all worked out. I magically found someone on my Facebook group, crochet group, who's doing tech editing for it, so I send it off to them on Saturday, and it's going to be all ready to go out. Not today because I have lots on today, but tomorrow. Please say hi if you're in the comments. Say hi where you're from. I'm on the west coast of Canada. Just off the west coast of Canada, to be honest. In a little island. So it's nice to hear where people are from. Hope you're having a good day. Got my little cat sleeping next to me here. Well, one of them, there's two of them here. But Felix is always at my side. I don't know where Abby is. We had so many people chatting earlier, and now it's gone silent. I guess they've all gone. All my talkative people have gone. That's okay. If you're here and you like crochet, or you want to learn how to crochet, or just to see me share my stuff, please subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Trying to grow my channel. Click the bell so you get notifications of when my videos come on. I can hear the ravens outside talking to one another. Okay, getting near the end of this row. If you're a crocheter, tell me what you're working on at the moment. What's your favorite kind of project? Do you like doing little things or little quick things, or do you like doing blankets? This is taking me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. But it'll be a new pattern for my blog, so that'll be cool. Haven't made a sedge stitch baby blanket before. I don't think people are commenting. I don't think there's any. Oh, there's a whole load of people here. My comments didn't go up. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean to be ignoring you. Does your family know you're crocheting the blanket for the baby, or is it going to be a surprise? Well, he lives in New York. Him and his wife. He's English, actually. And they came out to New York for his wife's job. So they are. I didn't see all these comments. I can't believe it. Yeah. So he doesn't know it's coming. My sister knows that I'm making it because I was at her place when I started it. Yeah, you're gonna have to learn, Anisha. That's right. I'm so sorry. I didn't see all these. It stopped scrolling up on itself automatically. Usually it does that. Hello, Victoria. Hi, Anisha. It isn't complicated. It's quite easy. It's just a single crochet, a half double crochet, and a double crochet all made into one little hole like that. So that's why it looks pretty. Doesn't so there, I've seen that one. I'm so sorry, Floppy Dead. It's my comments didn't show up. I was thinking, oh no, maybe I should just go. Nobody wants to talk to me. It's called the Sedge Stitch, S-E-D-G-E, Sedge Stitch. No, I didn't make it up. Oh no, your fingers are bleeding. Whatever. Go get them looked after. Love your channel. Working on finishing my 2025 temperature blanket from Pittsburgh. Wow. Okay, I started a temperature blanket. Must be three or 4 years ago. And I was doing, I think they might even be up on my YouTube channel. I was doing a weekly post for the stitch of the week and a weekly post showing exactly what I did for each of my days. I was interspersing bobble stitch, and I was doing strips. And then it got to March and I fell and I broke my wrist and I couldn't crochet for like 4 months or something. So that was the end of my temperature blanket. And I did toy with the idea of maybe starting one, maybe picking up in March and carrying on with that temperature blanket. I don't know if you think that would be a good idea, because I still have the strips. What I was doing is I was doing strips. So each day there was a couple of rows of the new stitch, you know, and changing colors for the temperatures. And it was going to be a beautiful blanket, but then I fell and broke my wrist. And that was kind of the end of it. So good for you finishing a whole temperature blanket for 2025. I congratulate you. I hope you're still here. I'm sorry I was ignoring all the comments. So that's Lexi. Awesome, Lexi. And you're back, Anisha, and you missed, you're using half double crochet on your shorts. Yeah, they'll be, what color are you doing? Okay, this is great. I thought people had abandoned me and hadn't even said goodbye. Says, hi. You're in England, yeah. Somebody's from Texas. That's cool, Space Mom. Thank you for subscribing, Floppy Edits. I really appreciate that. Go, yeah, have a great day. I guess it's getting late. It's 8 o'clock at night, 8:30. So, yeah, I know what time it is because my brother and sister live over there. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love cats too. These are actually my daughter's cats, but I'm looking after them for her. What I'm using on these is I think it's Pound of Love. I think it's Lion Brand Pound of Love. It's a great big skein like this. I'm on my second one. Oh, thank you, Anisha. Yeah, bye, Floppy Edits. Time for me right now is 12:37, like just the beginning of the afternoon. I'm 8 hours behind England. Yeah. My brother lives in Yorkshire and my sister lives in Lancashire, so they're up north too. Bye. You're humorous, yeah. I think you spelt it right. Yeah, broken bones hurt. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be very pretty for the shorts. So yeah, I'm going to get somebody to check who isn't me, that if they can actually go to my community or my posts on the top of my YouTube channel where it says videos, shorts, lives. I think there's a section now called posts, and it used to be community. And somebody was telling me that they think that you can upload onto either of those. You can upload your own pictures so I can see what you have made, which would be really nice if people want to do that. Oh, splint fracture. Ouch. Yeah. It hurt. It doesn't matter. It hurts. Yes, you can. Okay. All right. So, you'll be one of the first to upload there, Anisha, and I will go and look out for it and comment on your posts, and I will encourage people to do that in the future. You were fallen on? Oh, that's not nice. Yeah. I was walking my dogs and I went down a hill that I told myself twice, if not 3 times, don't go down the hill, walk down to the driveway. And I just said, oh, I can do this. And then I fell. Yeah. Oh, you're at school. Okay. That's what happens. Yeah, accidents happen. Whatever we do to be safe. That's why there's the word accident, because they happen. Out of our control. Well, I'm glad I found all my other comments. There. So there we go. I'm going to do one more row. No, you're not right now. I understand. Yeah. Okay, one more row and then I'll go get some lunch. I need to eat some lunch before I go out this afternoon. And then I also need to measure it because it'll be just my luck that I go and make it too long. Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you here. Are you a crochet person or just here to watch some crochet people and have a chat? I was thinking people weren't commenting and I was missing them because they actually normally used to automatically go up when a new comment came in. And then I found all these comments. If you are in England, I think there's a couple of people in England on here. I saw that it's been bitter cold in England, and my brother was saying it was really cold, and I noticed that there'd been some snow, so I'm wondering if any of you are experiencing that. You're in England, Anisha, did you say? So many people, I can't remember who I've spoken to, who's from where. I should have a little piece of paper and write it down. So you don't have to tell me each time you come on the live where you're from. You're in the Midlands. Yeah, you got snow. Yeah, my brother lives in Yorkshire, Barnsley. But thing about in England, usually if it snows, it doesn't stick around for too long, right? Because the weather warms up and it just goes to slush. I'm glad you're okay there. But he said it was really, really cold. I think it was colder there than it is here in Canada. Where I'm living right now on one of the Southern Gulf Islands, we haven't even had a frost this year. Usually we have lots of snow, but Cambridgeshire. Oh, wow. Okay. I used to live in Downham Market, which is just on over the border from Cambridgeshire. I used to live in Norfolk. I lived in Kingsland first of all, and then I moved to Downham Market, and then I moved to Outwell, which is right on the border. The canal that goes through Outwell, one side of it is Norfolk, and one side of it is Cambridgeshire. And you're in South Yorkshire. So I've got somebody from when I lived in Norfolk, Anisha, and then Fenna. I lived in Penistone. I don't know if you know Penistone. And I went to college in Scarborough, which is North Yorkshire, right? In North Riding, it was called when I went to college. I went to North Riding College of Education. So long time ago. So South Yorkshire, I'm trying to think. Is Barnsley, Penistone in South Yorkshire? It's not far from Derbyshire. It's not far from Chatsworth House where we used to live. And Gab Jar's back. Gabby Jar is back. That's cool. That's nice. Sheffield. That's near right where Barnsley is. Yeah. We used to go to the Sheffield to go shopping at the mall. No, when we moved to Penistone when I was 17 and from Canada, and literally I couldn't understand anybody the first year I was at school. Like, it was really hard. Yeah, the accent was so strong. Even though my mom was from Barnsley, she didn't have that really strong accent. But I did it, and then I went to college when I was 18. I went to Scarborough. But I was a foreigner in England. Yeah. So my brother actually used to go and play badminton in Sheffield. On the train from Barnsley. Well, he's in Wombwell, really. He lives in Wombwell. And Penistone's just a little village right on the edge of the Pennines there. And just windy all the time. Yeah, it's so crazy. I know. Isn't the internet funny how you can connect with people, and how Anisha, it's from when I lived down. The reason I went to Norfolk is because that's where we all got teaching jobs. There were 7 of us from college that all got teaching jobs in Norfolk. Thank you. I'm going to actually, it's afternoon here, and I'm going to go and have some lunch when I finish this row. I don't have a favorite singer, Anisha, not specific singer. I like all kinds of music. I like Brandy Carlisle. I don't know if you've heard of her. She's amazing. And I kind of like all kinds of music. I did used to play guitar, singer-songwriter, you know, I used to play in all the folk clubs and stuff in England. Benson Boone, yeah, he's good. All of the kids love him. Little kids even love singing his stuff. And yeah, you hear a lot of music on TikTok as well. That's a good place to find artists. I like that Steve Sanchez, is he called? Well, he's got a beautiful song out. It was out a few years ago. Oh, hi, sorry if you're late to the show. Here, this is a baby blanket, and it's made with a sedge stitch with a worsted weight yarn. And it's going to be for my nephew's baby that was born on Christmas Eve. So that's what I'm working on, Debbie. Are you a crocheter? Are you working on anything? You went to his concert, Anisha. Where was the concert? In Cambridge? Was it in Cambridge itself? You're lucky to live in Cambridge. It's very beautiful there. Oh, in London. Oh, I think that I've had family go down to shows at O2 in London. Hi, Daryl. Daryl Lynn. Saying hi back. Well, that must have been quite the day trip to go down to London. Oh, they went down to London to see Taylor Swift. That's what they went down for. Two of my daughters got to see Taylor Swift. One went in Seattle and one went in Vancouver. The one who went in Vancouver was lucky she got to go for free because her friend won tickets on a radio station. And I was just going to say, I bet you like Ed Sheeran. That's so funny when you mentioned Benson Boone, because he's another amazing singer. And you're a Swiftie too, are you? That's so funny. Yeah, they went. My youngest daughter went in Seattle and had a great time. And then my second daughter went in Vancouver. I don't really know. I love her as a person. I don't know a lot of her songs off by heart or anything, but I've used them on my TikToks and as a sound. And I think she's just an amazing role model. She's a great person. That's great. That's what it's all about. It's called Crochet and Chat, right? Debbie, yes, you're working on a combo between a cowl and a hat. I like those. Those are cool. Yeah, and dishcloths. Thank you. I actually have a dishcloth pattern for just using the sedge stitch. If you're a crocheter, you'll know how to do that anyway, but I do have a crochet pattern on my blog for sedge stitch dishcloth. I've never done the cowl hat combo, but I've seen them a lot and they look really nice. I have done a hooded pocket shawl, and I've made a hooded, I've just shared it earlier. This is a hoodie, like a hooded sweater, but I haven't got the pattern written up yet. I've got it here because I'm trying to make myself get around to, that's the hood and that's the front of it. And then the sleeves. And I do have a little pocket that's going on the front. But I've never done the cowl hat combo. Oh, you got and you're working on a Tunisian half double crochet blanket. That must be pretty. They look nice. I like Tunisian crochet. I've never done it, but I really like it. The thing is, I get easily sidetracked. So I have to, my blog, I have to be creating patterns for my blog and tutorials for my YouTube. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I love it too. I did one for my niece who had a baby, and it was a blanket stitch, which is a little bit different to this one because it has 2 double crochets at the end instead of a half double crochet and a double crochet. But I thought I'll try the sedge stitch for this one, and it has turned out really pretty. So, but if I get sidetracked to any other kind of crochet, like mosaic crochet or Tunisian crochet, all which are beautiful, I just know I don't know how I'd write patterns up for that, and I just have to stick with what I'm doing right now because there's still so many things like cowls and hat combos that I haven't done yet. So, and I have a lot of patterns I need to get published. Thank you, Debbie. Yeah. So I've had it made a couple of years now, and I just need to get it written up. So I'm putting the energy out there that you guys are going to support me to get that pattern done and tested and everything. It's written up, it just needs tweaking, you know, and then sending out. But I'd prefer to sit and crochet than work on my computer on writing a pattern. It's much more fun making things than writing up patterns. Thank you. And I do knit. I knit hats for the, like I sell things at the market locally. I don't sell online, I just sell patterns, but I do knit these super bulky hats for people to buy. So this is going to be my last row. I keep saying that, but I think I need to stop, have some supper, some lunch. And somebody, a friend of mine, saw me sharing this blanket, and her cousin, her niece is going to have a baby or something, and asked me to make her one of these blankets. But it takes days and days and days to make a blanket like this, so I'm going to have to talk to her about that. And thank you for being here, and please subscribe to my channel if you like it. That would be awesome. And if you crochet and you are on Facebook and you want to share some of your projects, completed projects with the Carroway Crochet community, please go on to Facebook and check out Carroway Crochet Community Group and join that. I do have a Facebook business page, but I do have a group as well. And you could share your pictures there. Or even try and share them on the community or post them on my page here on YouTube. I really don't know if you can do that. So if somebody could do that and see if it works, that would be great. I think the posts thing is something new that I might have missed when I was away from YouTube for a while last year. Oh, okay, for the super bulky hats made out of like Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. I have a couple of favorite patterns. One of them is I think it's just a knit one, purl one, knit one, purl one, and I'm trying to remember the name of the creator. I think her name is Shmeeny Beanie. It might be Shmeeny Beanie Knits. I will try and do, what I'll do is I'll try and on my next live, I will, or even do a little like podcast kind of thing where I'll share my beanies and I'll tell you who the patterns are from, because I've got a Fair Isle one that I like that was by Woolly Bear Knits, and then I do a tree one, like Christmas tree, like pine trees. That was by another person. So I will share the hats and the patterns. But the Shmeeny Beanie, it's called a Noku Beanie, N-O-K-U Beanie by Shmeeny Beanie, I think her name is. Hi there, Susie. Okay, take care, have fun, get your shorts made. Thank you for chatting such a long time, Anisha. I'm going to be heading out when I finish this row. I got to go and get myself some lunch. But thank you, everybody. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting to people today, as always. Such colorful people with great comments and things going on. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. You're so kind. But I am going to be signing off after I finish this row. it's nice to have friends on the internet that you can talk to. That's what I think. I live on my own, so this is really special. Yes, it is, right? Yeah, you're sitting in your room, I'm sitting in my room, and we're chatting. It's pretty magical. It's been a great day. I went to Tai Chi this morning, and then I had a cup of tea, and then I got on here and did a live with, met some amazing people. And then this afternoon I'm going to a group. Some of us get together and we read Jane Austen books out loud to each other. We read a chapter each and we kind of go around in a circle. And it's really fun and very relaxing and very calm. It's called Jane on Main. I'm going to read the comments when I've just finished this row. I just got 2 more sections to do. Okay, and then the last one is just a single crochet. Bye. Thanks, Debbie. I'm going to go now too. Bye, Anisha. Take care. Thank you so much for being here. Happy crocheting, everybody.